Happy New Year, Gavin.
Happy New Year, mate.
2021. This year has been far better than the 365 days of last year. So it's been a while.
It has been a while. But we're only 4 days in, and we've got another lockdown.
Right. Well, this year isn't looking as good as last year, then, is it? In fact, it started worse than last year started.
It is actually.
So I've already lied. I've already told a lie. That was a
break. Your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's, I've broke it already. Aye, it's gone, mate.
It's gone.
When did you hear about the day?
I watched it.
Did you? I didn't even know she was doing I didn't know she was doing a conference.
Near did that. To be fair, it was my missus said she's on the new, but stick it on.
The nerves has got the better of me, mate. I've broke my pen.
What were you going to write anyway?
Just don't fuck it up, man.
Bart Simpson writing your lines.
Aye.
Don't fuck it up.
I didn't get one out. But I didn't know she was doing one at all until we were at Curry's today, returning something, and it was the guy at Curry's that said to Paula, "There's another lockdown coming." I'm like, oh.
Smash. What were you returning? Your laptop? Your mic? Like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Aye. And he went, "No, be you, man. Go be the best. Be all you can be." Aye. What was that returning? Just a headset. I think it was a headset that Paula got me because I've got this one now. I wanted to look like Joe Rogan, so I'm going to shave all my head off, take growth hormone, and hopefully that'll make us big.
Popular. You look 50-year-old.
Aye.
It looks smashing, but doesn't it?
I don't know. I feel as if they make my head look really big, but it's immersive. Like, I cannot hear anything other than your lovely voice.
And hope your Weasel did you start greeting yourself?
It's the commitment, mate. It's the commitment you've got to make. This is 2021. Anyway, right, welcome back, everybody. I would say it's been a while, but we posted our last podcast 10 days ago, 12 days ago. So it's pretty bad for us. We were flying for a while, weren't we?
Yeah, mate. December just got the batteries, didn't it?
Aye, 15
I would
days,
say
15 days ago. So
I would say we were busy, but I mean,
wasn't it? I've put myself off drinking, mate. I'm drinking. But isn't our sponsor? We still have Hodge Sphere McDonald Hodge Media.
That's how long it's been.
Yeah, it's been that long. But I'm just on energy.
You went full Slaney on energy drinks.
That's who I think really won in 2020. If anybody succeeded in 2020, it was him. So
the Cooler Nation, didn't he?
Aye. So apart from the Christmas episode, no, the New Year episode, did you watch it? Aye, absolutely. Fucking
get shut down, didn't he?
Aye, shut down. Aye. He didn't end the year on a high note, but
that'll play in his mind enough for like fucking 2 weeks.
Aye. So you're on the wine?
On the wine, mate. Aye. So I've continued on from last year in that sense.
Aye. Have you any New Year's resolutions?
I don't think so, mate. I've not really thought. I always think it's maybe it's a bit of a bad idea to go like cold turkey on a lot of things. Like if I was to say I'm going to cut out, no drinking, I'm not going to eat shite. It's just going to fail on it. So if I might toe it down a wee bit. Try and get back into fitness a bit.
Aye, same. That's why because I'm not going to no drink. Obviously, I will drink at some point. But Christmas Day, I just blazing, man. So drunk, man. Aye, way too much, man. Yeah. Just pure ill and sick the next day, and pure cold shivers and then sweating. And I was like, I feel like I'm a junkie, man. I'm like, I feel really bad.
Like COVID,
I feel like, but then I'm like, well, have a hair of dog, and I went, I can't even do that. I can't face it. I just need to tone it down. So I have. So I thought.
Since then?
No. I had a few beers. On the 30th, on the 29th, and for the old firm. But I've no went mental. I've no went like pure. No went mental. But so toning down the drink a wee bit for a wee while. No forever, definitely.
I was going to say, this podcast is built on us drinking, so
you
better hurry and get it.
I know. I'm away, I'll be back in a minute.
Aye, 2020, man.
Do you think
shocker, really, wasn't it?
Aye. Do you think it's taught you? Do you think you've been like that? Do you know what? Like, if you're thinking back of the year, like, don't need all of that stuff to to really enjoy myself? Or do you think you've went, oh, I need it, I can't do this anymore?
Mate, I honestly, like, I've had a few conversations like this, and people say, it's been like the worst year of my life, and I'm like, I'm not disputing it. Probably has been for a lot of people, but see, for me, like, I love being myself. If you know what I mean. But obviously, I've got my missus, obviously, and we spend a lot of time together. But I love my own company. I could happily sit in all day and just watch a film, make something to eat, play a computer, do this. I don't really mind, but I can get why a lot of people found it really fucking hard.
A lot of people, I think, because you've got the option of having your own company, or no, a lot of people are forced to have their own company, which is quite difficult because...
definitely. It's all right for me to say that, you know what I mean? I've got somebody there all the time, on call, on tap.
On call. I've got somebody, I've got company on call whenever I like. It doesn't sound like a dodgy setup at all.
But I know I can get why it's been
a horrible year. Do you think it's brought the world together? Do you think it's tore it apart?
I think a lot of the events within 2020 have brought people together as well, not just the pandemic. Like, when you think about Black Lives Matter movement, the whole George Floyd death and stuff like that's brought a lot of people together, I would say.
That was scary, man.
Probably more than COVID, because, see, like, I seen the day, one of my mates put in one of the chats that he was having like hundreds of arguments with people on Facebook, like, about politics, and because he's just like, I'm just fed up with these idiots that are thinking they know better and they could do a better job, and you know what I mean? It's like, it's just full of fucking opinions and whatever.
See if it was me, I'd just tell it to fuck off. That's what I'd do. Right, mate, cheers.
Doesn't it come out to 10 o'clock anyway?
Aye, there was one that I seen Orchid sent into a chat today, like, COVID can't get on building sites because it's not got a CS card.
That's brilliant.
That's a new one.
Aye. Some of the jokes or the memes were funny, weren't they, when they first came out?
Aye. There was a lot on TikTok, wasn't there? It was like, in the pubs at 9:59.
Aye.
And then it's like 10 o'clock and it's like, hello. It's like a green face and that. Aye, it's good.
That was good. But see when you go, mate.
I was going to say, that's who won a lot in 2020 TikTok, man. I'd never heard it until after lockdown, huh? Oh no, I've lost you. You went away. Don't just agree. Don't just agree. Aye, mate. Aye.
Couldn't hear you, but aye.
Moving on. No, do you still watch TikTok?
I mean, I honestly go through a stage about a month. No, I forget about it, and then I'll go on it for 2 days, and then I'll forget about it again.
Aye.
It's not my go-to. You just go down big rabbit holes with it. Like, as soon as you click into it, you're just like, the fuck am I watching?
Aye, and you've just lost 2 hours of your day.
Aye, exactly.
It's alright for you, innit? How was your Christmas and New Year anyway?
Smashing. Yeah, it was good.
Did you do much for New Year? Sorry, I'm found the wee bit.
No. Me and Sammy just sat in ourselves.
Just chilled.
Aye, just chilled. It was a good night, but I actually quite enjoyed it. It's to see a lot of time, like, New Year comes and you're like, I can't be asking out.
Do you usually always do something? Do you always have something planned?
I pretty much. Nothing big, like, I'm never going to tune or anything like that. I can't stand that.
Mate, that's a nightmare, innit? 70 quid to store in a queue, man.
Aye, and then 70 quid for a taxi home.
Aye.
5 miles away.
I know. Mate, I stay across the road.
Just can't walk.
Boundary charge, mate.
We don't. We probably, if anything, we'll maybe go to somebody's house, like, quite small, or we'll have people here or whatever, but nothing big.
Aye, mate, I think it's a generational thing now.
It's fun and it's last New Year, isn't it?
Aye, we need to do it up, man. We need to polish that turd a wee bit, man.
I seen our good friend Steve, our sponsor, had posted the other day. He was talking about all the things that Scotland have invented on Facebook. Big list goes on, but then he was talking about New Year, how Scots invented New Year.
Did they?
Aye. The whole, like, Old Lang Syne and stuff like that.
Well, that gets sung around the world, doesn't it?
Aye. And then when you, that's how, like, in Scotland as well, that Scotland's get a bank holiday on the first and the second.
Have we?
And the second, aye.
I didn't know that either.
Aye. I don't think like,
see the facts this guy's got, man. Like, it's unbelievable.
He's an encyclopedia, isn't he?
Aye.
Human encyclopedia.
They done that on do you watch a Grand Tour? They done that. They done, like, the countries in the UK what they invented, in Scotland have invented most things.
Aye.
We're a nation and no sun. We've nothing else to do apart from
Exactly.
get mad at it. So we thought you just go and have fun and we'll invent things.
That's definitely what it's been there. Because do you ever get that? See, when you're pissed, you get all this motivation to do things. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to do that.
Aye. But
I'm going to go around.
These people, the more
Gavin, it's 5 a.m, shut up.
No, but I'm going to get a half an hour, so I need half an hour. Mate, you need way more than that, man.
But see, I was looking today at all the things that actually happened. But actually, I watched the thing yesterday, and it's called Death to 2020 on
Netflix. Aye.
It's Charlie Brooker's documentary.
I said that as if I watched it. I've not watched it, but I know it's there.
It's good, but it's like a mockumentary almost. They just take the piss.
Oh.
But they were talking about all the things that happened. So you've got, like, obviously coronavirus, the Australian bushfires in America, George Floyd, all the Black Lives Matter stuff, and then you've got, like, the Beirut explosion. That's just
remember that?
Aye, Donald Trump's impeachment. It's just fucking brilliant.
I watched Aussie Man Reviews his 2020 thing. It was quite funny because he makes a reasonable, funny humour out of it, which was quite good. And he had the Beirut explosions, and he was like, I think that was the worst thing that happened. Like, obviously coronavirus it's hard to beat that, but when you see the visual of the explosion and then
scary,
the sound about 10 kilometres away, just absolutely obliterating buildings, how petrifying that. I couldn't believe it wasn't a nuclear bomb. It was so weird.
I don't know. Do you remember what caused that? It was
hundreds of chemicals that were being stored.
Aye, and like cabins or something. No cabins, but the
underground bunkers. But it was like tons, like hundreds of tons of it or something like that, wasn't it?
Aye, that would have been for that.
Being stored there for 30 years.
Kill that bottle of Fairy liquid fucking resort.
Aye.
But
we was think about 2020 before we move on to other things.
I can't believe how quickly it went. That was one thing that really got me. I was thinking, I spent 7 months in the house.
Do you know what date lockdown started in Scotland?
21st of March, I think it was.
21st of March, mate. Well done, man. That was oof. My phone will tell me exactly how many days, because we've been in and out of it. Was this the third lockdown? Fourth?
I never went back to work till the 31st of August.
March.
So from 31st to 31st.
309 days ago, mate. That's how long ago it is.
And I've had 3.5 working months, I think, or 4.5 working months. No. Brilliant.
Hard to get motivated again, but innit?
It took me a wee while.
Do you think you're ready to be back? Do you think you're ready?
I'm kind of whatever now. I'm just, whatever's going to happen. But see, the first day I went back to work, so I went back on the 31st of August. First day, right, we're like, right, everybody's getting ready, it's going to be a busy day, blah, blah, blah. Walk in, Sammy, get a text message. She was at a restaurant in Edinburgh the previous day.
That's right.
We had to go home and get a test. Like, seas later.
Hey, dot, man.
I was in for 2 hours.
This was good. At least just dip my toe in the water. You see how
busy it is.
See how busy it is. Right, no, I'm not quite ready yet. I'm just going to go up the road and we'll start again. Was it 2 weeks in it?
Well, I didn't have to self-isolate because it came back negative, and I think at that time, if you get a negative test, you didn't need to isolate or something like that.
Which I think that's probably the right way to go about it. It makes sense.
I think it's because it takes the incubation period. It can take like 4 or 5 days, I think, to show up or whatever.
But still don't understand it enough.
I know, there's too many.
There's just too much false information as well, isn't
there? So I think it went in really, really quick. That was one thing that I remember. It was just so weird. Yeah, you actually felt. You remember people saying that the army were driving about and all that, and tanks?
Aye, I sent you a picture of that, didn't I?
That's right, aye.
I sent a picture. It said like Russian on it.
No, I'm telling you, it came from Vaseline.
Vaseline's just, they've got the submarines out the water, and my mate went down and put wheels on it, and they've got submarines roaming the water. No, like, one of the best Aprils, like one of the sunniest Aprils ever. Remember that? That was enjoyable.
That's probably the time I don't remember the most.
Because I pushed all the way through it.
And then
started the podcast. We were flying. I think how many podcasts we done? We done like 3 a week.
We averaged, I've done a wee bit of research earlier on, we averaged 1.6 podcasts a week.
That's good.
It's good, wasn't it?
Aye, but we did the record one in the fall of December, which is quite good. We missed our film.
Because we backed ourselves up for all the other ones.
Aye.
It was a well-deserved holiday.
That's what it was, a holiday, because it was the holiday season.
Exactly.
I know.
How was your festives? Apart from
Can't remember. No, it was really, really good, mate. It was really, really good.
Dinner?
Oh, phenomenal. That's my favourite meal.
Christmas dinner?
Aye. I could do that once a month. I used to just not drink the way I did.
You wonder why people don't have turkey like the rest, pretty much. I don't have turkey the rest of the year, pretty much.
Aye. I used to quite like, it's quite dry in it sometimes.
Aye.
You didn't need to smother it in gravy.
Yeah, nice gravy, but...
Do you like Brussels sprouts?
Love them.
Aye. Again, it's not something I go, do you know what, middle of May, love me some Brussels sprouts. But you look forward to it on Christmas Day. Do you think that's why? Because you don't have
Probably, aye. But...
What else was up at 4:30 in the morning, boom, ready for it. We bought away and got up, started opening Christmas presents and that. We got all this it's not big, it's a wee sit-on milk toy thing.
I seen that.
So that was all unwrapped, big bow on it, and there was a wee baby crib, a baby high chair with a wee baby in it. Come out, all our toys wrapped up, and that she just goes, "Oh, baby!" Big white car. No, I want to play with the baby I've already got. That's a new in a high chair. She's like, "Baby." Big, massive white fun hang there.
What's all the things you need to unwrap?
Toys. All the things you need to unwrap. After about 4 hours, she's got the grips to opening presents, and then she's trying to open everybody's presents. Because not everybody's up at that time. That's 4 hours. It's at 8 o'clock. Everybody's up at 8 o'clock. She's like, oh, present. I guess that's what Christmas is about, isn't it?
Let's be honest with yourself. Who woke you up? Did you wake up first?
I woke up first.
Did you?
He went, I went, Paula, she's up, man. And she's like, can you fuck off? It's 4:30. I went, I know, but she's up, man. And she's like, no, go away. And then she eventually went, right, I'll go and put the telly on and go to be like, never in my life have I watched 4 music. She put 4 music on the telly because it was Christmas tunes. Remember
music channels on telly?
Remember you used to text music channels?
Stars. Remember Stars?
Aye. And you, a song number that, number 1073.
Cheers, Georgie boy.
Aye. Gav H. YMF. SO for shout out.
Aye, aye. Fucking hell.
150, 175 a text, man. Loaded as a wee guy.
I know. We were talking about that the other day, actually, in music channels, because I was like, I fucking remember them, like, nobody, obviously they did, but nobody ever really puts them on.
What was, like, the Clubland TV? That was one.
That's right, aye.
What was a really big one? It was really, really, really popular.
Box or something?
The Box.
Box.
Music Channels UK, mate. I'm going to Google this. Oh.
There was some big ones. Can't remember my go-to. I had a go-to, but...
Magic. MTV, Magic. Obviously.
Love a bit of Magic.
I can't believe this was a thing, though, innit? It's weird.
Music on the telly? What?
Music. Is that not what the radio's for? What was the mad rock one?
Kiss? No,
Kiss. But Kiss was a...
Carriage, something like that. Carriage?
It's
Carriage, wasn't it?
I found a different one called Scuzz.
Oh, the wild of that one.
One of my lights have fell there. Kerrang. That's what it was called.
Maybe what you.
My lights.
Your light, mate.
That's why I rock out with me. Can't believe that. I think I've done that the last 7 podcasts.
Do you know, is it on a wee holder or is it just attached to your laptop?
I've got the wee holder, but I've personally not got it. It's in the building. It's in the building somewhere. Music channels. Do you know what I used to love on music channels? My Wife and Kids, man. you ever used to watch My Wife and Kids?
Aye. Was that on the music channels?
It was on one of the 4 music channels. Oh, took it away now.
4. Yeah, that was a
No,
cracking show.
wasn't it on 4 it was on?
I was going to say, was it
something TV? I've talked absolute garbage, haven't I? Forget that. I really worked up there with the light phone.
My Wife and Kids was a top show.
It was a great show. Right, 2021.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I've got 2 things I want to ask you about.
2?
About, well, not so much 2020, but Christmas.
Oh, right, sorry.
Favourite Christmas song?
Got to be Mariah Carey, innit? Aye. Boring. What's yours?
Fairy Tale in New York.
That is a good tune. That is a very good tune.
Can't beat it.
Is there another one? Do you know, as a wee guy, I used to have the Smurfs Christmas album. Enjoyed that.
Nice.
That was really good.
He's a rendition. How's it go?
Christmas is really good. That's the sound. Are you kidding me?
Aye, so favourite Christmas song, Mariah Carey, going for that?
You can't know.
Is that just the most well-known one?
Well, we may have a second, I'll Google Christmas songs, but I definitely think it embodies the spirit of music. Like, so does the Fairy Tale in New York. Like, a Band-Aid, no into Band-Aid at all. Don't vibe. Nah.
Nah. Don't need a Band-Aid. Don't need helping fucking Wayne's in Africa.
No, it's not that. It's just like, they know it's Christmas. Mate, I know it's Christmas. Like, I understand it's a shame for everybody out there. But can we not just forget about that for one day? Like, surely you agree. We wish you a Merry Christmas. It's good. I mean, it's good. But
Driving home for Christmas.
Driving home for that was a good tune. Aye. Jingle Bell Rock's good and all. Oh, mate, they're all brilliant, man.
Aye. Well, here's what you think for our listeners.
Let's celebrate Christmas now, man.
Comment below your favourite Christmas song.
Aye.
We can see what we get. See if we come to a conclusion. Right.
We can make it either Mariah Carey or Fairy Tale in New York.
Good one. Aye. What's your favourite?
Mine's just good. Aye. That's a good tune.
Favourite Christmas film?
Home Alone 2. What is good was I'd never seen it before.
Christmas Chronicles?
No. Let me talk. Try to guess. Me and Paul went to drive-in movies a few years ago and we went and seen I don't want to get this wrong because it is a pure like it's black and white in that, eh?
Oh, that's my mum's favourite.
Is it?
Is it fuck on. What's it called?
See, that's how I didn't want to do
it. She'll be screaming at the telly right now. Oh my god. It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
That's it. Jesus.
Mate, I've googled that and it's still not coming up. Famous Christmas movies and it's not even...
That's been voted number 1 for years and years and years.
That's shocking. I still can't see it. That's bad, isn't it?
Bad news.
Great movie. I loved it. Sitting in tears.
Aye.
Big girl, man. Big emotional.
I've never watched it, mate, for that reason.
Have you no? Oh, you know, you need to do it, man. Watch it in like February or something so you don't feel Christmassy.
Aye.
You're pure like that. Still in lockdown like that. Might as well greet anyway.
So Home Alone 2, brilliant,
innit? In it.
Big Marv. What a character.
Do you want to know a funny story? Is it my mate's wee girls? What does he get? You get a christening, and what do you get after that? Communion. So our Holy Communion. Very sunny day, beautiful. So sitting outside drinking, obviously, because you're at a communion. Sweetie day, innit? So it gets to the next party coming in at night, so we've all got to ship out. So we go down to our pal's house. And we're sitting in mother mate's wee girl. She's about 12 or something like that. And she looks and she goes, "You've got a lot of sun." It's like, "Have I?" She's like, "Aye, your face is pure beetroot." So when I look at him, oh fuck man, I am literally maroon. And I came in and my mate looks at me and my mate's wee girl goes, "Dad, do you think he looks like Marv from Home Alone 2 when he burns his face?" With that. He turns and goes like to me, "Aye, this so everybody, there must be 15 people." See when you could have that, you could have 15 people in a room, like that was a thing.
Aye.
Everybody just looked at me and just pure buckled with laughter. My face went but it couldn't have, but it did. It went redder. Like,
that is brilliant.
Harry. So I got for the next 7 years.
That's all you're going to get for the rest of this podcast as well.
I should have just went home. That's the moment I should have went.
Big Marv. What a character.
What's your favourite scene for that movie? What's your favourite bit?
See when they're getting in the big house that he's booby trapped, and Marv just keeps fucking up. Well, both of them did, but Marv especially. See all the faces, all the things he's saying, his expressions and stuff. I was pissing myself.
See I was thinking of the first one there when he goes on the zip line to his wee tree house. I just like New York and all. There's something about New York.
New York at Christmas time's a bucket list thing, isn't it?
Aye. Pure
Maybe a podcast live from New York.
Aye. Hold on a minute.
Christmas 2021.
Still in lockdown. I know, we can't do a podcast live for your house, never mind. Live for New York. You're trying. Jesus Christ.
Aim big.
That's it, mate. Shoot for the stars. You land in the moon.
What's your favourite scene?
I think it's when he's in the shop. See, they're going to break into the shop, so he breaks in before them, didn't he? I'm like, get it when you should be.
Oh no, he doesn't break in. He throws the brick through the window. He watches them.
He sees them robbing the shop, and he has the brick with the message on it for the old guy. That's quite heartwarming, and I think that's something I'd really like today. Like, see how big the shop window is. He's got a big brick and just know that I'm a laddie. Just it would be. You
love your youth.
A good experience, I think, but you'll get that experience, don't you know?
I get the smash rooms and stuff now, didn't you? You can go in and smash things. You never heard of these?
No, that's not a thing, mate.
100% is a thing.
But smash rooms?
I don't know if it's called smash room, but it's something like that. And
Rage room? Oh my god!
There's like loads of tellies and radios, and you get a baseball bat, and you just go in and smash everything up to take all your anger out.
Black Friday deals. How is this a thing, man?
I can't believe you know.
Now? No, mate. Why? If I'd heard about this, we'd have been talking about it well before. There's a video.
Aye.
Hold on.
You can share it.
I mean, it's a super slow-mo video of him smashing a vase with a baseball bat. But that's pretty cool, man. Right, what's the price of this? Sorry if listeners and watchers, I'm just looking to book
learning.
Just learning, aye. Due to COVID, they've not got a clue.
Shut.
COVID, mate. 50 quid.
Fuck that. I'd rather buy a £10 vase and a £5 baseball bat and just smash it.
Smash it yourself. Your back garden, aye. And get a big leaf blower. Blow it in the road. This is mental, man. Sorry, mate. We need to get in touch with these people. This isn't as popular as it should be. Up to 30 minutes smash time in the rage room. That was amazing, mate.
That's going to be you.
What would you want to... Aye, that's what I want to do now. I want to go to the rage room. Because I'm raging.
What would I want to do?
Would you not want to do that? No, would you not want to go to a big shop windy? Because it's meant to be Macy's, isn't it? That's what it's meant to be. Because I've been to New York, yeah. I'm quite aye.
Well travelled, you, didn't you?
I've seen stuff, mate. Didn't get to smash a big windy in Glasgow, but I can't believe the rage rooms, man. Need to get doing that. Right, what's happening in 2021? I'm getting pure off. I'm just trying to book myself in there, mate, but they're not opening, so.
Well, for anybody who listens or watches, we've started another wee venture, haven't we?
Aye. That's why I got these. It's easier for.
Emerge Gaming on
gaming.
YouTube. Emerge Podcast Gaming.
You changed the clan on. I just found out the other day.
I set one up. Aye.
I've not got a clue who these people in the. Sorry if you're listening here, like Call of Duty. I made a clan for the podcast and invited people and felt, gotta be about 7 or 8 years, and now there's only 3.
Oh, I thought you just changed the name. I didn't realise you actually made a clan thing. Like, you made a clan tag, but a regiment, sorry. A regiment,
aye.
Oh, I didn't know that, mate. Invite me back and I'll come back in.
No. No, this is you've got your grey jumpers and your black jumpers. This is what you've started now. Like, just sort of
A right and the left.
A right and a left, that's it. There's two wings of the podcast now.
Aye, so Emerge Gaming, but primarily, well, mostly aye.
It's mostly
going to be
COD,
Call of Duty, aye.
Mostly. I've not played Fortnite in ages, just because it's not as good without playing a computer with your pals.
Aye.
So I've realised now that I'm just sitting playing the computer with 4 wee 8-year-old guys who are really good at playing, and they're wanting to talk to me, and I don't want to talk to them, so I just sit with the headset and play computer quietly, and I'm not into that anymore. I want to be a big boy.
Tactician.
A tactician. I don't like that. I don't like that new game mode. The quads. The
Rebirth
island. There's no rebirth. It's.
It's just true. It's Resurgence, isn't it?
Aye.
It's called.
I've not played it in a few days now.
No.
I've not played the computer. No. Have you? You been playing it? In your swanky new office.
Never hear me.
The smell in that room must be brilliant, eh?
Actually, I don't know why I put after for coming on the podcast. That's the most exciting it's going to get for the next few months, so thought as well.
Spruce yourself up.
Get smelling nice, aye.
Just think by the next time lockdown comes to it, we'll have big long hair and all that.
Yes, this is already needing chop. That's one thing I'm not looking forward to again.
Like this. If you get your big water bottle still, do you still use it? Shows it. Oh, wait, you see this bad boy, man.
Fuck's sake. That looks like what caused the fucking Beirut explosion. What is that?
Oh, stop bringing it up, eh? That is a 2 litre. That's approximately 2 litre there.
Oof,
and it was by 2 litre. Yours is a
it's
1.5. 1.5, mate.
I did it bigger and better, didn't you? Because you're bigger.
Because I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I'm only getting bigger, man. I need to stop it. So, Jake, gaming. Do you know what I've seen? Because I was pure raging about you leaving the last one. You can set a happy hour for everybody in your regiment, and everybody in that regiment that's playing in that hour gets double XP.
Do you know that?
Aye, it's a monster. Makes you remember.
Instead of the fucking beer and the wine, makes you forget.
Does make you forget, man.
Is it giving you the book a wee bit that I'm sitting drinking?
No. I was new today because we're in lockdown. I was locked up today and I was thinking, I could have a beer. Mate, you can't get it in the shops, man. People are starting to go mental again.
Oh, fuck off, really?
Aye.
I don't understand it. Supermarkets on the shutting.
Damn it. I think people have
been a bit nuts, huh?
Aye, we're just went mental.
Right, 2021 for us then, what else is happening? Emerge Gaming.
We've got one podcast which I'm looking forward to because that involves drinking. You want to tell us do we need to contact Big Drez?
I'm going to what I was planning, he's probably going to watch this because I think he watches some of the episodes.
Oh, if he does then.
So,
Drez, mate, how you doing? Happy New Year, mate.
It's going to be a different take. So our good friend Drez, he's got a YouTube channel called Flex with Drez, and he done a 100 shot challenge. Now don't get too excited, it's no 100 shots of fucking gin or tequila or anything like that. It's 100 shots of beer, I think, or whatever, cider, whatever you want to do. We're going to do 100 shots of beer, but it works out roughly 8 pints. So basically all we're just going to do is drink 8 pints. So just a normal podcast.
Pardon me, aye. just your regular. I feel this is a special because it's our first of the year.
First of the year.
A full day it's sober, just in case you get a bit loosey goosey.
This is my first wee glass of wine. So
I'm pure sweating now because I've had a caffeinated beverage, man.
I'm going to open my window thing again after shutting it.
Yeah.
Aye.
Mate, you're going to do that.
You talk about what else has happened in 2021. Then.
Well, I don't
we'll be back in about 3 seconds.
I don't know what else has happened in 2021. This was the first podcast where we're going to start kind of discussing what's going to be happening in 2021. But let us know. What do you want us today? Gav's got his shorts on like his lovely legs. So let us know if you listen, watch, subscribe, do all that. comment what you want to see us Two Idiots Day, or get in touch with people to come on the podcast. And if you want to see more of Gavin's legs, comment sexy pins.
It'd be quite good to get listeners to give us some more challenges. That'd be quite good.
That's what I said there. But we need to get listeners on. I might have a listener on. See what makes them want to listen.
Aye.
Obviously, 9 times out of 10 we've got a guest on. We mainly do this, just me and you, for a catch up and a laugh. And it's just nice that your mum watches it. So,
aye. Captain.
Who cooked Christmas dinner, by the way? I forgot to ask that.
My brother, he'd started before we'd got there, so he'd kind of prepared everything and stuff like that, and I just chucked in and helped cook.
Because you like cooking, don't you probably enjoy it.
I love it. I think I cooked the sprouts, mate. Love it that much.
Just done that in the oven. We sprayed olive oil with the tap or something.
Oh no.
Do you not do that? No?
Oh, wow. We had Brussels with a wee bit of bacon and some pepper. It's lovely.
Bacon and sprouts? That's a salty combination, isn't it, man?
That's a match made in heaven.
Too salty for me. Stop being so salty. I like salt as well, but geez, oh man.
Difference of being so sweet, mate, huh?
That's true, mate. That's true.
So you'd written down, I don't know if you remember, you wrote down, I think it was in fucking November or something. A couple of things today, so I've got them up here.
Right, go.
So I'll ask you the first one because I've not even thought of one yet.
Right.
What was your funniest video of the year for 2020?
I've not even thought of one, mate.
We'll go back to that then.
Right, we'll come back. We'll circle into that one.
Best game of the year, football game, I'm assuming.
Any game?
Or was that Call of Duty, that sort of way? Or?
Aye, let's do that, and we'll think about a football game because it's.
Aye.
Was there any great football games? I don't think there was any great football games. Do you think there was? Oh, Scotland qualifying for the Euros, that was probably the greatest thing that happened.
Aye.
But no, when it comes down to games, starting to get into COD was pretty good for me. I was buzzing for that, just because I wasn't thinking I would enjoy it as much as I did.
I weren't big on it when you
Nah, just everybody else was good at it, so I thought...
Took a bit of convincing, didn't it?
Aye.
No, you're up to scratch.
Oh, no up to scratch, no, but I know today. Pull the trigger.
Aim.
Aye. Right, so what was your best game of the year?
It's hard to disagree with you with the Scotland one, but my most entertaining game to watch was the Scottish Cup final for last year. And Celtic won.
But that was this year.
Aye, but it was from last season.
No, I know. It wasn't even this year. It was last year. So.
Aye. So that actually was supposed to be in fucking April. It was
supposed to be. It was pushed back.
But the quadruple treble and see if you were a neutral, I was shiting myself. Yeah, I watched it with you actually.
What was I? You watched it. Well, you didn't watch it with me, no.
I had it on my phone and work.
Aye.
Sorry, boss.
Because he's in out.
So that was the most nerve-wracking I've probably felt in a game for a long time.
We'll go at it a wee bit, because it was first off. It was a pure carbon copy of the old firm that was on there.
Aye, never say.
Celtic pure ran it first half.
Celtic couldn't score.
Pure in control. 2-0 up at half time, wasn't it?
2-0, aye.
In the first 5 minutes of the second half, you just fell away.
That's what we do, mate.
And then the first half extra time, did you score? And then in the second half extra time, Hearts scored.
I want to say it was both second half extra time.
Right, I'll double check it whilst you tell me. Did you think Hearts had won it? Did you think Hearts will win it?
Going into the penalty shootout, I was nervous, but I was confident. And then when Christie missed his penalty, I thought we fucked it here. And then big Connor Hazard rescued it.
Shame he's not played since it. Really, has he?
Aye. Well, after that game, I think he played another 1 or 2 games, and then Barkas came back in for the game before the Old Firm, and then the Old Firm.
So Lee Griffiths scored in 105 plus 1.
Right, so it was.
And then Josh Ginnelly. It's a hard name to say, I don't know why.
Oh, Ginnelly.
Gianelli, is that what it is?
Aye.
Pronounced it right. He scored in 1-1-1.
Prick.
And then he lost.
It was an entertaining game, so for probably a neutral's point of view, if I was a neutral, then I would have said that would be the best game. But Scotland qualifying was the best feeling.
Aye. Where were you? I was working again, as usual. Never at the gym, me. I was working.
I was in Aberdeen.
Eh?
Was it? Aye, I was in Aberdeen. Aye.
Oh.
Aye, because it was just me and the one of the guys that works in Aberdeen were just in the bar, just us, ourselves. And the waiter, he just came in and watched it, and we just watched the last wee bit of it.
Aye. That's nice.
So,
how the other half live?
But in a hotel room myself. Aye, fucking brilliant.
Aye.
Aye, that's probably the best game. I would agree with you. We'll talk about video game as well, like Call of Duty. I didn't start playing it again until tail end of April, May, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're really, really good at it, eh? You're proper
I'm not
good
that
at
good, mate. But it's fucking amazing. I'm so addicted to it.
You did get, I think it was 2 nights ago, I was like, the day before the Old Firm, I was like, right, I'm going to play it for a year. You don't come off it to freaking the after clock, don't you know? Just time flies.
And then I say, like, I'm not going to play it tonight. and then a chat will go, "Who's on the night, boys?" Aye.
All right. We need a ringer. What was your worst moment of the last year then?
Worst moment was probably both Old Firms, but specifically, I don't know between the both of them, because the second one, that one there was in this year actually. Aye, so the Old Firm, first Old Firm in October, just horrendous.
No, September? Was it October?
No, it was October, aye. Because remember the league never started when it should have.
I don't know, mate. I'm sitting there, I don't want to feel like you like, that's right, aye.
27th, was it? 26th?
It's only gave me this one that was on there, and then
was it early October? I can't remember.
I think I was at pumpkin picking the morning it.
So you were, aye, because I texted you and said that you watching it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
You were really upset that day, weren't you? Proper upset.
Aye, very upset, mate. Do you blame me? Fucking hopeless.
No. 17th October.
17th, in between. That was
17th or 18th actually, didn't know yet, didn't announce it.
That was a horrible game.
I think it was the beginning of the end for the 10 in a row.
Mate, I did call it 2 games in, remember?
You did, that's true. I don't know how you thought that might come to light, but there you go.
Just the way Celtic were playing, they're just fucking hopeless.
Your Nicola Sturgeon's pure raging with him for going to Dubai.
Is she? I'm raging with him.
I can barely go to Tesco without getting grilled at. I mean,
you see the picture of Scott Brown and Neil Lennon?
No.
To get pictured having a pint last night in Dubai. You're like, very good. So I'm 19 points behind Rangers. We've just been put out of the League Cup by Ross County. And you're sitting having pints in Dubai. But, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be a training camp.
Aye.
But anyway.
Probably come back and no lose a game and lost 2 goals the rest of the season.
Well, if they do, then they'll take it back. But what was your worst moment?
Probably Boxing Day, mate. With how hungover I was, man.
The full year?
I was pure disappointed myself, man. I think Paul will mind me saying that I was...
Did you make an ass of yourself?
Aye, obviously. So we girl got up at 6:30 and she's held me like, I've been up there all night. You got up? I thought, you're right. I'll better get up. So I got up, we're sitting, we're playing away, we're watching a wee movie, and I'm going, I'm going to be sick, man. I'm going to be sick. And I didn't have time to go, you need to get up.
No.
So I've ran into the toilet and maybe lassie's chat my door. Like, Daddy. I'm like, Daddy. I'm like, it's just never felt so disappointed in myself my full life. It was even worse. It was even worse than the night we were at that Panther Milk. Because both of them were sleeping when I was sick everywhere. So, I mean, maybe last time was he chatting my door and hearing me feel wrenching in the toilet pan. So that's what's kind of put me off a wee bit. Not so much the thought of drinking, it's the
The
The greediness. Aye. What might be. It's maybe no Celtic losing an old firm, Gav, but it's...
we're coming on to your best moment. I think that's it.
Christmas Day. I mean, I was just trying to have a wee look here because Celtic have commented on what the Celtic response to Scottish Government as club reveals executive approved Dubai trip. I was trying to read that there while I was talking, but I'll send you, and because you're good at reading, you're usually always doing emails for working on that, aren't you? So
you should know in the chat.
Aye. Oh, it's not let me try to copy and paste it. I can't even do that, man. Oh. I'm trying to get rid of the chat a wee bit now. There you go. Oh, I fixed it, man. Pure trying to knock cobwebs off here because no done this now.
You still see me, aye?
Aye, I can see you, mate. Aye.
Smashing. Sure to respond.
Best moment of 2020. Would it be getting a PlayStation 5? Nah.
How's it been, by the way? It's been a lot of problems with him.
Nah, mine's brilliant, mate. To be fair, it's caused the most arguments of 2020 because Paula kept, she doesn't anymore, kept using it as a vape charger. So it was a very expensive vape charger for a while. And when she unplugged her vape, she wouldn't have done the PlayStation off. So it got to the point where I've now started stealing the well, I've done it once and he's not used it since. So I've unplugged the back bit so she can't use it anymore. Pure sniding it. Pure just
especially after fucking Boxing Day, mate. I think you should get a bit of slack.
No. You can't do that. You can't just leave it. Just runs. It just keeps running. So she's just leaving a PlayStation sitting there on, and it's in a closed cupboard now. So it's just sitting in an enclosed space, just getting hotter and hotter and hotter.
I'll come back to you. The PlayStations and cars, I think it was. When I bought this one, the guy had said they're the best for charging them because they don't overcharge because it's like a 4-volt battery or something like that. Mm-hmm. So you're supposed to use them rather than like the iPhone supercharger.
You're only meant to use a low voltage, like you said, but you're not meant to leave.
No, a £500 PlayStation on that.
No, it's not how the world works.
Right, let me read this out.
Because you can tell me, you're good at reading. Go.
Celtic have responded to the Scottish Government statement questioning the club's mid-season trip to Dubai. The government said on Monday evening they expect the SFA to look into the training camp in the Emirati city. Mm-hmm. On the same day, the First Minister, Nicola Sturgeon, announced new lockdown restrictions. I see the response. What did they respond with?
However, the Part-time Club have now responded through a statement of their own insisting that the government and the SPFL and the SFA's joint response group signed off on the trip back in November.
There we go. Fucking getting me to read that, you could have read it.
The training camp was arranged a number of months ago and approved by all relevant football authorities and Scottish Government on the 12th of November. The team travelled prior to the new lockdown being in place to a location exempt from travel restrictions. The camp, the same as the one we'd undertaken for a number of seasons, has been fully risk assessed. The club had not received Scottish Government approval, then we would not have travelled.
See, to be fair to them, right? Every second person on fucking Instagram's in Dubai. They're not breaking any laws, or do you know what I mean?
Like, because
it's advisable.
They've no go. By law now, you need to stay in the house, apparently. New law.
Aye, unless it's for essential work, exercise, just the same as March, really.
So what they're saying is we're away exercising for a week.
But also they went before this was even released, so
I know.
What they might do.
I know, but we're already in lockdown. My opinion is Celtic come back and need to do a 2-week quarantine.
Then we'll have fucking 7 games in hand.
Celtic season runs on in 2023.
Then it'll get fucking awarded to us because they broke some sort of rule that you had to get in the one season in the 1 year or something.
Aye. I've already seen things floating about saying that the season's going to be dropped and all that, and null and void, and cause all the lockdowns and that. What was your best moment of last year? Becoming the sexiest man on YouTube. Did you not see that one? No.
Oh wait, don't send it to me. Must have got lost in the post.
Just,
they send it to you, aye? Just
send it to me with your name on it, because you've got a brand spanking new house, you're hard to find.
Mate, fucking tell me about it.
How the other half live.
See the amount of times, I'll be you soon, don't worry.
Aye, I know.
The amount of times, like, see every time I get a delivery, like if it's food or Amazon or whatever. Amazon's alright now, but I'm just like, right, 10 minutes before it's meant to come, watch this, my phone will just be sitting. Every time you're like, fuck, when can I put this on Google Maps? I've tried to, you know, when you can put like suggest something, but it's just fucking. Aye, so it's not good. But anyway, that's my biggest problem with 2020, so I'm not going to get into that. Best moment? Probably just, I see the whole of Christmas. I just fucking love Christmas.
Christmas is good, isn't it?
It's so good.
Just get your birthday in it, your nephew's birthday in it.
Aye.
Christmas Day.
Boxing Day.
Aye.
Can't beat it.
Can't beat it, you're right.
So aye. Right.
Pardon me, so sorry.
What's your best movie watched this year?
See, this is what I'm trying to look at now, because I've pure flapped, man. I wish I'd never even brought these questions down. Probably be a comedy, because I like comedies. I don't really watch much. Ocean's 8 was good. I didn't think it would be that good.
Is that good, aye?
Aye, it was alright, mate. Aye. It's funny how they get it all to come together, because the Ocean's movies are always quite good, aren't they?
Aye.
But again, I think it was 2018 it came out or something. To be honest, movies, I've watched mostly just Wee Wayne's movies.
Peppa Pig movie.
Aye, that's not a real cartoon. They try to make it a real movie and it just doesn't work. I'm thinking.
Is that a thing, aye?
Mm-hmm.
Right, everyone knew that.
Peppa Pig cinematic experience. Aye.
Sounds smashing.
Oh well, I'm on the Disney app now. I started watching that movie Soul.
I heard about this. It's pretty sad, apparently.
I've not seen it all. For what I've seen so far, it seems alright.
Graham Norton's in it.
Is he?
Aye.
Moana. I watched Moana last year.
Do you know what I was just about to say Moana, because when you were up here, when the restrictions had eased a wee bit, remember? Aye. We put Moana on for a wee girl.
Aye.
While we done a podcast.
Aye.
Not that she was sitting herself. We're on the stairs in a podcast.
This needs your bloody babysitter in it, obviously. Moana was really good. Was there any other ones? No, do you know yours? Does the movie you like? Boom, brilliant.
I've got a toss up of two.
Oh, I bet you've watched one of them.
Right. First one's Joker.
Was that out 2020?
No, it was 2019. I only watched it this year though.
That's a great movie. Aye, I've watched that one. Aye.
Amazing. And the other one was three billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
I've heard about that.
So good, brilliant.
Have we spoken about it?
Might have actually. We might have actually on this. I don't know.
Right, tell me about it quickly.
Okay, it's about a mum and her daughter gets murdered, and the police aren't really doing anything about it. They're kind of trying to investigate it, but they're not really giving a shit.
Uh-huh.
So where she lives, it's quite rural, so she drives by these three billboards, and they live in Ebbing, Missouri. Uh-huh. So she goes to the local advertisement sort of station and says to them how much for these billboards for the rest of the year. And I don't know, $5,000. So she's like, I'll be cash, $5,000. I want them to say this. So it's like bright orange, black writing, bold black writing, basically outing the police chief and all that.
Uh-huh.
Police chief's Woody Harrelson. And it's just, there's an actor in it.
He's a good actor. I like
he plays, one of them plays a kind of dirty cop. He won awards and all that. He was fucking amazing. Like, really good. So I'd probably say Joker was my favourite, and then that.
Joker was really, really good. I went to the cinema to see it. It was good.
Did you?
Aye. I didn't expect it to be what it was, though.
No, people were thinking, obviously, like a superhero movie, almost.
Day,
aye, but it was fucking dark, wasn't it?
It's a good advert for mental health, isn't it?
Aye, brilliant, though. Really good. But that was my best movie, I think.
Best movie. What's the last one I wrote down?
Best show. What's your best show?
I can't stop watching Taskmaster now, man.
Taskmaster? What's that?
It's amazing. I'll get up a wee description because it's hard to explain. I never watched Hamilton. I wanted to watch that.
Hamilton.
That's
see where you're getting that up. We've me and my missus have said because we'll not be working till at least February. We've got a wee list together of to try and watch a film every day for the rest of the month.
Oh.
So I'll put it up. I don't know if you can see it, but
American Gangster's a brilliant movie. Inception's a brilliant movie. Six Underground. Have I heard that?
It's one with Ryan Reynolds in it.
The Hurt Locker. I think I've seen that. No, seen it. No Country for Old Men, a classic movie. 7. Do you know what you should add to that? Is that working up to the end of the month then? Is that one of the movies?
Just.
There's a good movie called £7 with Will Smith.
Oh,
it's pure sad, man.
Sad. I've seen that.
It's a great movie though.
That is a good movie.
Right, Taskmaster. Right, so Taskmaster's a TV series. Stars comedian and actor Greg Davies for In-Betweeners. And a guy called Alex Horn. So Greg Davies is the Taskmaster, and they have 5 comedians on it.
I didn't know what you're talking about.
I've got this before. Oh, mate, it's so funny. It's on all the seasons yet. You need to watch it, man. It's just.
I was watching something yesterday or the day before with somebody who does Taskmaster, or he's been on it or whatever, but they were saying it was amazing.
So funny, man. So they
Romesh
Raghunathan.
Aye. He says it was really
he's a big deal now.
Aye.
He's on that A League of Their Own.
I've been watching Top Gear. Me and Sammy have watched almost the last 3 seasons with Paddy McGuinness, Flintoff, and Chris Harris. It's fucking good, by the way. Really good.
They're really good. I just think Flintoff and
McGuinness.
Really funny, man.
Good.
They're really funny. I just think that's what I would be like if I was a tailor. But I was. The Grand Tour, they've got a new special one again. Done one with boats. I've not seen the new one yet. Have you seen it?
Aye.
Is it good?
It's really good. Aye.
What is it today?
I was like, you're going to ask me this, and I watched it a week ago, and I still can't remember what I done.
Obviously, I was going to ask you. Pure nosy, mate. Pure nosy.
I was going to just try and pure make it up there, but
you should have. Imagine, like, so they have to make their own planes, and what they do is they just get big wings and jump off a cliff.
Oh, is it? It's called A Massive Hunt.
Right.
And they go to, like, I can't remember where, but it's like the Middle East somewhere, and they have to try and crack a code. It's like a treasure map. And it's James May, because he's like quite an intelligent guy. So he's doing all the working out all these equations and try to translate all this whatever. And it's like pirate treasure or something. And they just do all this travelling about in these three motors. I think it's Madagascar, actually. Madagascar it is.
Is it?
It's really funny. It's good.
Oh, I need to watch it. I just know. Been lazy, mate.
Get it watched. The sea one was good as well. It's called Seaman.
Aye, it's really good. And the James May spent something like 27 grand in a boat or something like that. Thingy has a mad porno boat, Hammond. It's got like mad women on it and that. And Jeremy Clarkson turns up in a mad wartime Vietnamese boat.
It was really good.
Jet powered.
You can't. I don't think you'll ever beat the original 3 for Top Gear,
no.
Flintoff and McGuinness are very close, man. They're really good.
And I think the only reason our guy's on it is because he's really intelligent with cars. Like,
he's brilliant. He's quite good as well. He's quite funny.
He was
I think
he was a semi-pro driver.
Racing driver or something. Aye. They always say that. I don't remember.
Sexy driving guy.
Big sexy driver.
That's all the questions, but.
What was your best show? Taskmasters was it?
Taskmaster.
I didn't tell you mine. Mine was it was new this last year, but True Detective. True Detectives.
Done hundreds of seasons of that.
There's 3 seasons. But the first one with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, like my best show ever.
Is that not the show where it's different detectives each
season?
Aye. Each season. Oh,
what happened there? Your lights away. Here's a back cave. So the second season, the next one is Colin Farrell and Vince Vaughn, I think. Which I don't know how that'll be.
It's going to be magic.
Vaughn.
Wait
till I see you.
I need to find that one.
What happened there?
Oh, mate. Don't know.
For our listeners, Kenny just went
pure dark. It was my magic. It was my magic trick. Been practicing that for weeks.
which would disappear. That was my best moment of 2020.
That was, man. That was class. That was class. What was your best podcast moment last year? That's a good question, isn't it?
Mate.
See, the most nervous I've ever been was before we started recording the night. Ever since we started thinking of the quite big names. I think we had big names, man.
We did, aye.
Quite like who, just because we hadn't done it in a wee while. I was quite
I know.
A bit nervy.
Do you remember when we got Tam Cowan?
Aye.
And that's probably the most nervous I've been for a podcast.
Was it?
Just because it was only our 7th episode, right? So we'd only recorded
6
episodes, so maybe 10 hours or something.
Mm-hmm.
Here's me thinking, Tam's Cowan. But we didn't have to speak anyway, so it was brilliant.
That's right. I don't think he realised I was away for the majority of it. I think he thought I was the usher, like now somebody comes out and they go into the building. I was just the guy to help him get to the podcast. There's your man there, right? I'm off.
I nearly went full Tam Cowan the night and turned up in my fucking house coat.
Your goonie and your wee goonie?
Yeah.
Nice.
What do you call it? A house coat or a dressing gown? Or a goonie?
House coat.
House coat, aye.
Just a coat you wear in the house, isn't it?
That is indeed, mate. Well explained.
Dressing gown. You don't get... It's not a gown you wear to get dressed. You wear it to be comfy.
I wear it when I come out of the shower, but...
Oh, do you? Is it a towel?
Freeze. No, I obviously dry myself a wee bit first and put that on because I'm freezing on.
Do you dry yourself fully?
No.
Just let the house coat...
Aye, the air get
let
through.
it flow. You ever wore a kilt?
Aye, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Good fun, man. Aye. It's the only time you get to experience being a kind of like a lady.
Is that your secret, is it?
A dirty lady, really, innit? Because you should wear underwear.
Because if you're going to be a lady, you may as well be a dirty lady.
Might as well, mate. You're going to be lying.
Go all out.
Right, favourite moment in the podcast? Favourite moment?
Fuck, I forgot about that.
You're only doing this once this year. Not getting to do it again. Until next year, obviously.
I know, I'm only about 12 months, aye. Favourite moment? Am I talking about... Funniest, this is my favourite moment of this year anyway.
It's got to be mine or not, mate. It's happened again, man.
We're talking about like funniest or something, or just...
Edmund, what?
You get one in mind?
I have got one, aye.
Right, I'll wait till you're lit up again and then you can go while I'm sort of trying to think. There's been so many.
I just found it mad that it was able to happen, do you know what I mean?
I'd probably say the moment when we had Wee Max on, and then watching, because I was looking at the stats the other day, and Max has been listened to for like 56 hours or something, 57 hours.
That's class, huh?
And he's our most viewed, most listened, or second most listened actually. Taylor Hunter was the first most listened to.
She's the winner then.
Well, he was the most watched as well, so they're both winners. All the guests were winners.
All the winners.
But it's probably the moment where like they see when the views were racking up, because remember those points where I still kind of date the new, but we used to watch them like constantly. Like, oh, it's only got fucking 50 views. Do you know what I mean?
We had some amount of momentum. We did get loads of momentum, and then you realise how difficult it is to keep something like this going when you've got a job.
I know. And you've got a win as well, which isn't.
That's sometimes an excuse, but that's an excuse. It should be.
So next time you say.
Just say it's
don't make excuses, mate.
Don't make excuses.
I'd probably say watching the views rack up with me.
I just want to quickly check something before I say this. Was my fave moment.
It's going to be that big, is it?
Pardon me. No, definitely not. Episode.
See the episode and see if I can guess who it was.
13.
13. Was that Martin Duggan?
Nah.
Des Clark was number 10, wasn't he?
Nah, he was 13, mate.
Was it Des Clark? I was thinking him, but I've seen on number 10.
No, I think we've done 13 episodes and only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guests. We get a guy who does drive time talk radio. Or does he do breakfast now?
No, he used to do breakfast, did you know, for years, and then he's went to the evening show.
Aye.
But not just that, some of the stories he was saying about the Olympics, was it Olympics, Commonwealth Games, Hampden and stuff. It was like 1 billion people watching. They're like, fuck.
Underrated episode, man.
You got 100 views in a video, I'm like, oh my god.
I know.
1 billion, eh?
Pure start throwing pies in people's faces and going, do you remember? You should.
1 billion. It's a lot of legs.
It's 2 billion legs, mate. Well, maybe no, but...
Depends how many you're counting it.
Aye.
Yeah. So Des was your favourite moment? Was there a moment in it?
Just how many times you try to talk about facts and never restore it.
Once?
I just felt like it was loads, man. I feel like it just watched, just like, and then
Des ran with it.
Aye, I found that pure, like, pure made it, man. The fact that he's happy to just bounce to the beat and just go along with it and that, as opposed to pure, oh no, and then everybody's awkward and didn't expect him to be that cool as well. Like,
aye.
He did just feel as if it was just another guy, which is
every time I see him in work as well, he's always asking about it. Always.
Is he?
Oh,
he's seen me twice and he's never said a word to me, mate. Walked right by me. It's not even a joke, man.
You dyed your hair since last time, eh?
I must have, man. Must be this day. To be fair, he's in and out. He doesn't hang about.
Aye.
I feel as if you're telling a bit of a lie. I don't know.
No,
I don't know when you're at your office to see him, mate. Honest, so.
He tells reception he phoned me, didn't he? That's
what. You can doing. What's been going on, Gav? It was a pretty cool. Him and Scotty, in fact, even Max and Jamie as well.
Jamie was excited because he was the first guest on it.
The fact we were able to get somebody to come on it was pretty cool. That's what I found pretty neat.
Do you know it was a really good feeling as well? Remember we had a wee sit down chat like a month, or probably it was before lockdown actually, so a couple of months before we were planning to do it, and we wrote down a couple of names that we wanted to get on. And I wrote down Jamie. I says, "Oh, funniest boy growing up. He's into his MMA and stuff." See the moment when he's coming on. It's a wee sense of achievement in it because you're like, "Oh fuck, we've actually got somebody that's coming on."
Aye. That it came to decision.
Aye.
But that's that, mate. Yeah. What else we going to talk about now?
Episode 41, mate.
This is
41.
I'm a bit gutted, but we'll try to hit 100 before New Year. Like, not because it was a mental target, but.
But to be fair, we thought we were probably in lockdown the whole year, so.
That's true, aye. I thought we'd have got to 50. So there's me being half.
Probably best whenever though, because we've got a big plans for 50, hopefully. If
all going well, aye.
All going well, aye. Something special.
I know, a bit different. We're going to get Dres on for doing the 8 pints thing.
If you want me.
I'll ask him. If not, we'll get somebody else. It'd be funny to see somebody else get pushed as well, wouldn't it?
Somebody needs to commit to it though. Somebody's not going to come on. I don't know why. Drink, don't come on.
Don't bother. 8 pints of water doesn't work. 8 pints of water is no happening. We're doing 8 pints. Right, mate, I'm happy to call that a day, man. This is far longer than I thought. My heart was going like fucking clappers. I should never had that, man.
Good luck sleeping, mate. I'll see you in court in 5 minutes, right?
I know. But right, thanks for listening, everybody. Like, subscribe, share, all that bollocks, and do it. Please. And if you want to come on a podcast and just shut us up for fucking 20 minutes and do us a favour.
That's not going to happen, is it?
Nah, definitely not.
Right, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Pleasure.
See you soon.
Catch you later. Bye.